Good afternoon, my darlings. I always start filming right at this spot. As soon as I reach a spot, I don't know, something comes over me and I want to film. Anyway, I'm taking a walk. I'm trying to put in some, if not daily walks, as regularly as I possibly can, pull my lazy behind out of the chair to stretch my legs and, keep up with other aspects of my existence. Anyway, Harry and Meghan. So, I just read an article in the Daily Mail as I was walking. And it says, what did it say now? It said that Harry and Meghan want their cake and eat it too with this trip to Nigeria, which they claim could become a diplomatic incident, which I thought about even before that was mentioned. I figured they would go there, and they did not disappoint. So let's just tackle in this video having your cake and eating it too. I never understood what that meant. I just never understood why anybody would want to have cake but not eat the cake. I mean, it's just so counterintuitive that it must have originated with the Brits, right? Because they are very, very counterintuitive thinkers and speakers, in my opinion. And for me, of African origin and all, I don't want cake if I can't eat it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want cake if I can't eat it. And I love cake too much, actually. So, I just never understood this. I don't even know what to call it. What would you say? This saying, this idiom, this whatever it is. Now, in terms of the analysis, is this a situation where Harry and Meghan are, quote unquote, having their cake and eating it too? I don't know if I would say that, because it doesn't sound like the visit has anything to do with their royal status. Instead, it seems to be a situation where Harry is, the founder of the Invictus Games. The Nigerian government seems to be lobbying for that, it's kind of like UK is lobbying as well. I mean, everybody's bidding on the games. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to understand why, what is in it for all of them. I mean, is it money? I mean, is it prestige? I mean, all of the above. I mean, it just seems like everyone wants it, and usually my experience is if there's no money involved, these governments are not going to be fighting over it. So I think there must be money involved. How that money passes hands, I mean, I don't know, but the Nigerians want in on it. They're business people like everybody else. So they're courting Harry and Meghan. It's as simple as that. They are laying down the red carpet. They are giving them some respect. They're showing them their arenas and their infrastructure, and proving that they are up to the job if they are offered it. I don't think the visit has anything to do with the monarchy, with Charles, with Camilla, with William, with Buckingham Palace, with Kensington Palace, with any of that. They're not seeking, aid from the British government or anything like that. They're trying to negotiate on equal footing as everyone else, it seems like. They are a country, they have athletes, They would like to host the Invictus Games at some point, and they're doing what I think any other country similarly situated would do to attract the organizers and founders and the power brokers of these games. So I'm not really understanding why the UK media is jumping to the conclusion that, Harry and Meghan are trying to have their cake and eat it too by the mere fact that they were invited to a foreign country. Harry and Meghan are free agents, okay? They offered to work part-time for the monarchy. Harry even told his father if, he needs any help during his convalescence, he's available, right? It was the Queen and Prince Charles and the courtiers who decided that, a part-time deal was just a non-starter, right? And they pretty much basically fired Harry and took away his housing and his security, and that was that. So you can't really blame Harry for that, because Harry found that a full-time job did not work with his family. He wanted a part-time job. This didn't work with the firm, so they let him go. That's fine, but you can't, institute a non-compete clause without parameters where, he just can't, have anything to do with any country that happens to be in the Commonwealth, or he can't accept invitations from foreign governments just because he happens to be the king's son, right? He's a free agent, right? He's a businessman. He's running his business. He's running his show. He's running his life. He's not subject to the king at this point or to the monarchy. He's a free agent, right? He's a free agent. That means he's free to do what he wants to do. He's free to do what's in his best interest to do, right? And I don't see what that has to do with having your cake and eating it too. But if it does, then I don't see a point in having cake if you can't eat the cake. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about this? Am I right or wrong on this?